everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Sandra here. Thank you once more for stopping by. If it is your first time here, welcome. I hope that you have subscribed. If you have not yet subscribed, please hit the subscription button, and do not forget to hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time that I post a new video. So guys, I'm bringing you all another juicy story from the blogs, you guys. And this is about this man that died, and there was so much commotion between his two wives. So the backstory is that this man, a very influential man, and this story happened in Nigeria. Very influential man passed, and this man had been married to his first wife for a very long time, over 40 years they've been married, and they have 5 children, all grown, responsible, well-to-do and all. But for the past 25 years he had been separated, and I say separated in quotes. I'm gonna tell you guys why I say separated in quotes. So he has been separated from his first wife for over 25 years, and he was now living with a new woman who we're gonna say is his second wife. But the problem is that he never really married this woman. They never did knock door. He never paid bride price on her head. He never did anything. He was just living with this woman like that for 25 years, and they had a child together. And the child, I think, is like 22 now. So when this man died, first of all, it took them so many months before they could bury him, because of course they had to go to court. They had to settle all the family differences and who's legal, who's not legal, who is wife, who is not wife, who is child, who is not child. And all of those had to be settled first. At the end of the day, the courts decided that both families or both wives should be involved in the burial and the funeral and everything else. So that's how they found themselves at the burial now, to bury the man. But the problem now, what actually brought them to the news, was that during the funeral, there was a tussle, some kind of tussle and shaking body there. Somebody fought, one person fought the other one. And everything happened because we know how during burial, after the casket is put inside the ground, people come and they throw ground on the casket, dust to dust, and they pay their last respect. Now, in the tradition of these people's tradition, I'm really not sure how it works in other places, but in their own tradition, the wife has to throw the sand first, and then the children will come after. So the official first wife, obviously, she came and she threw her own ground, dust to dust. And now it was time for the second wife to come and put her own dust. And the first child of the first wife came, and according to her, it was her turn because she really didn't recognize the second woman as a wife to the father. So she came and she wanted to do it before the second wife, and then that's when they started fighting over the shovel, and the tossing and everything went on there. And of course, Android generation, paparazzi was there to record everything, and that's how it went online, and everybody has seen what was happening. So this story, for me, when I watched it, I was like, this is utmost disrespect to this man, this poor man that has died. I'm gonna say poor man because at this point he's dead and gone. There's no way he can say anything to them. I'm not saying poor in the fact that he's a victim, no, because at the end of the day, if you look at it critically, he is the one that really caused this problem. Sometimes when we do things in life, we forget that when we die, people that are left behind are left to suffer all the things that we do. They're left to suffer the consequences. I'm sure when this guy was living and he was eating his cake and having it, he didn't know that when he died, something like this was going to happen. But again, I'm coming back to the fact that it's utmost disrespect, because these children, they knew this woman. This is a woman that has been with their father for 25 years. They knew her. She was his official girlfriend. He never married her. They never had any official legal papers or anything. But she's the official. She was the one that was with him all this time. And the man was sick for a while before he died. She was taking care of him. She even has a child for him. So the children knew, and all they could do at that time was to respect their father, respect his last wishes. I'm sure when he was dying, he wanted this woman to be recognized. They just respected her, and then after that, after the burial and everything, they can go now and start fighting over who has what and who gains what and who's legal and who's not legal and all of that. So to the reason why I said separated in quotes is because even though this guy was separated from his wife, he was still very much involved in her life. I mean, the first wife. Very, very much involved. There's a video of when the first wife lost her mother and he went there to do the burial rites. You all know how it happens now when you're going to, your mother-in-law dies and you're going to bury your mother-in-law. You come and see the guy in Ashwabi and everything burying his mother-in-law, and then you sit and say that he's separated from the wife. Separated how now? And you're still so very much involved. And I'm sure that's the reason why he did not even marry the second woman, because he was just separated. He wasn't divorced from the first wife. See, so that's where all the problem is coming now. Although we can say that yes, this woman, she has a right to come and sit there and say, I'm legal because I've been with this man for 25 years. I've taken care of him. She's paid her dues, She's done her own part. Now it's on the part of the man. Why didn't he marry? And why didn't she insist on it? And at the end of the day, there's people that will say, well, marriage is not everything. You don't have to get married to show that you're in love or to prove anything. That's true though, but it's when people die, sometimes they insist on legal documents and legal marriage because of situations like this, because now they don't want to recognize her as anything because they claim that she wasn't married. He didn't pay no bride price. He didn't pay anything on her head. And we're Africans. We know that if that bride price is not paid, nobody will recognize you. I'm sorry. Nobody. But in the face of the law, I don't know about Nigerian law, but I want to believe that there is some part of the law that covers what they call a common law that covers those type of relationships. 25 years is not 25 days. It's a very long time. She's invested in this relationship. So I think somehow she has to be recognized too. And also going to, there's also people that say that, well, the first wife also, if this man has left you for over 25 years, is living with another person, what gives you the right to come and you're claiming madam at his funeral? That's again where I come back and say separated in quotes. Separated in quotes, because like I told you guys before, this man was not divorced. He was separated. And you know how men, they will tell the side chick anything at all, just to make her stay or to be with the side chick. Nobody knows what was really going by his mind, because he was going back to the other wife. He was spending time there and maybe sometimes even sleeping over. But he'll come back and tell the side chick that he's separated, So for me, the first wife had every right. She wasn't divorced to her husband. She was still hanging in there, and yeah, that's it. So yeah, guys, that's the end of my gist. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. This was a very, very kind of complicated one, and I just hope that the family will be able to get it all together. So let me know your comments in the comment section, and I hope you enjoyed the gist. And for this look, I use my all-time favorite James Charles palette. I've been doing a lot of green looks. I think my last look was also green, but this one is a little different. And I just love green. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up And don't be stingy, share it. Share the video to all your contacts so that everybody can be part of this fun. Okay, see you next time. Thank you.